Yo, how's it going? Welcome back to the ultimate F1 career mode. We are pretty much bob on halfway through the 1995 season with Sauber. We are doing all right in the championship at the moment. P8 there. I don't think we will manage to get much higher than that unless we have a big turnaround in form come the end of the season. Today we've got the German Grand Prix, which of course Damon Hill took pole position as he did for most of the races that year, but it was the home favourite Michael Schumacher who came across the line first. Interestingly, Jean-Christophe Bouillon, who we are of course driving as in this game, he did finish in P5 at this Grand Prix, so hopefully we can do something similar. He qualified P14, finished in P5. Now, there was only 8 drivers that finished, so that's not many at all. So it could be a war of attrition. Perhaps we will find out. So let's get ourselves into the 1995 German Grand Prix.
Round 9 of the World Championship now here at Hockenheim, Germany.
Okay, so this is a track that I've never driven before. Obviously, I've driven Hockenheim, but the old version of this circuit never ever managed to drive before. So let's take it on a bit of an acclimatization run. Obviously, this final sector, absolutely love this final sector. The stadium section, I guess you could call it, and then I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know where the corners are. Obviously, turn 1 there could possibly take that flat out a little bit later on, but I believe there's a lot of long straights here, and it's about working out where we need to turn, because I have no idea. Looking for signs. Aha, here we go. Okay, that's not too bad. So I think we can do that. Again, a very long straight coming up here. This looks like a corner coming up. Yeah, another little chicane. It's very high speed, isn't it? Goodness me. Imagine this remastered in one of the new games. The DRS straights here. Oh my god. But yeah, the trees look pretty good in this game. I'm looking forward to seeing the Belgian Grand Prix, so that there is a corner here. So we just got to be a little bit careful, I think. But let's have a little look through the middle sector split. I mean, we're not going to be too far off, hopefully. Although it looks like yeah, 7 seconds. That's pretty crazy. And now we're into the familiar section of this racetrack. So, need to make sure that we are as quick as possible through here. The stadium section, and they really do get the atmosphere right here. Listen to the crowd, it's awesome. Right, coming up to the line then, it's a 2 minutes and 9 second lap, and well, that's 23rd. 10 seconds off the pace, but I will certainly take that as a starting point. I'll see you guys as we gradually improve and find our feet here. So here we come up to the line then. This is a little bit better, I think, as we come up to the line. It's a 2:07, so yeah. It looks like some of the AI are actually going quicker than the times. Mika Hakkinen has put it into pole position at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on how that all transpires. But we could have a bit of a mixed up grid here, because sometimes the AI are faster than what the game is expecting them to be, and sometimes they're slow. It's all very confusing, because obviously they try and get it to be the exact same grid as in real life. But yeah, that was pretty good. We got the corner right there. And I mean, it is a lot of straights here in Hockenheim. Oh, here we go. Another big improvement here. Over a couple of seconds, and that is going to be 20th position again here. But, yeah, it feels like we can't go much quicker than this. We certainly can, but probably not 7 seconds quicker, so maybe the AI are a little bit ridiculous around here, but we'll keep pushing. Well, this is a better lap, but I don't think it's going to get us much further up. Well, P15 now. Gonna try and hold it flat out through turn 1. This is pretty crazy, to be honest with you. But, yeah, well, I'm trying to go reasonably fast. Up to P15 now. Can we keep pushing? Well, let's see what we are through the second sector split. This is by far our best time so far. We're still going to be about 1.5 seconds off Mika Hakkinen, who just seems to have had an incredible lap out there. I don't really know where it's come from. Nobody else has got close to him. But here we go then, round the final couple of corners. I don't think we're going to do better than this lap. And here we go, round the final corner, up to the line. It's going to be just a 2:01.8. That's only P12, but I think that's about as good as we can do. I'll give it one more go, and then we'll get into the race. No, into the gravel we go, and that's going to be the end of that. So that is going to be 12th place on the grid, which I don't think is too bad a position to be in. Mika Hakkinen will start on pole ahead of Damon Hill in second. Michael Schumacher third, with David Coulthard in 4th place. Gerhard Berger will start in 5th, ahead of Rubens Barrichello in an excellent 6th. Eddie Irvine will start 7th, ahead of Mark Blundell in 8th. Johnny Herbert starts 9th, ahead of John Alesi, rounding out the top 10. Heinz-Harald Frentzen, our teammate, will start in P11, just ahead of ourselves in 12th. I guess that's a decent representation of time there. Panis will start 13th, ahead of Mika Salo in 14th. We've then got Papis in 15th, Luca Padoa in 16th. Katayama starts in 17th, with Aguri Suzuki in 18th position. Inui will start 19th, ahead of Martini in 20th. Pedro Diniz starts 21st. Roberto Moreno in 22nd, with the two Italians, Andrea Monteromini and Lavaggi at the back. Giovanni Lavaggi starting in P24. So let's get into the action then. I don't know how many laps this is going to be, but it's lights out and away we go here at Hockenheim for what will be a very, very intense race, I would imagine. And straight away we get past our teammate and into the top 10. And I think that was Johnny Herbert that we've just passed for 10th place. And that looks like John Alesi, and we do seem to have more straight line speed than a lot of the guys around us. That's going to bode well for us today. We're going to need to make sure that our braking is on point. All the way up to P8 already. Good stuff. And that looks like Mark Blundell just ahead of us in 7th place there. Nice if we can get past him. And there we go, nicely done. So just need to make sure we stay close to these guys. Wow. So it's Rubens Barrichello behind us, actually. And, well, we've had a spin. And that could be the end of us being competitive in this race. Down to P11 now. We've got a good chance here. Caught up on the straight there. Going to be into the top 10. That's Johnny Herbert. And then It looks like Rubens Barrichello not far ahead, and John Alesi, I think, is in P8. So we've got to keep pushing hard here. I don't know how many laps we're going to have. Probably 5 or 6. But yeah, we're going to have to make sure we head straight down the inside here. There's Rubens, but yeah. That was pretty close, but we're okay. Can we get Rubens Barrichello here? Oh, Johnny Herbert making a little bit of contact with us there. Lose a couple of seconds in this final sector. That's not good. Chance this is, and we get past Barrichello. And look at that move on John Alesi. That is brilliant. P8 now. That was brilliant. Using our straight line speed advantage there. So up to P8. Need to keep pushing. I think that's Eddie Irvine just ahead. So final lap of this race, but we've always had a bit of an advantage on this straight, and that's going to be Eddie Irvine. We are through and up to P7 here, but we need to keep pushing hard. And let's see what we can do. We're still 14 seconds off Damon Hill in first. I mean, there was no way we were ever going to catch him, but I can see P6 not far ahead. Not sure who it is in 6th, actually. Mark Blundell. Okay, so the other McLaren seem to be doing well, the McLarens here, but this is the last lap. It looked like we have managed to break Eddie Irvine now, so that's good. Keep pushing hard. We're obviously in that big battle with Jordan for 5th place in the Constructors. And this is, pretty good. But it looks like Damon Hill's going to win another Grand Prix. He is closing in on Schumacher's lead. That's okay. That's not bad. Oh, caught the grass there, but we're okay. And Damon Hill wins his 3rd Grand Prix in a row. But here we come. We're going to come over the line, and that is going to be an excellent 7th place. And 6 points in the bag for Sauber. Needed that. Decent old race that. 2 minutes 0.7 was our fastest lap there, so slightly quicker than what we managed in qualifying actually. But it's Damon Hill that wins his 3rd Grand Prix in a row. Mika Hakkinen finishes 2nd, best finish of the season for the Finn. We've got David Coulthard in 3rd, ahead of Michael Schumacher in 4th, so that could make the difference in the championship. We'll check that in a minute. Gerhard Berger is in 5th, ahead of Mark Blundell in 6th place. Excellent result for Blundell, who's recently been finding himself out of the points. We finish in 7th, just ahead of Johnny Herbert in 8th place. Eddie Irvine finishes 9th, with Rubens Barrichello in 10th. So what effect will that have on the championships? Well, Damon Hill has turned it around. He now leads the championship by 2 points over Michael Schumacher. David Coulthard extends his lead over Gerhard Berger in 3rd place. John Alesi has been closed in on by Mika Hakkinen to just 2 points now, and Johnny Herbert not too far behind as well. Mark Blundell, with that brilliant result, gets back into the top 10 ahead of Rubens Barrichello. And into the Constructors, Williams extend their lead at the top to a mighty 77 points. Ferrari really closing in on Benetton at the top. Perhaps a few good races in the near future will make the difference. We jump back ahead of Jordan into 5th place. It looks like it's going to be a season-long battle, that one. Okay, so that's where we're going to leave it for today. We will be back next time out as we take on the Hungarian Grand Prix around the Hungaroring in Budapest, a track that we are very familiar with, one of my favourite on the calendar actually. So looking forward to getting into that. Fingers crossed it should be a good Grand Prix to be a part of, and hopefully we can get some more points. So if you've enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.